cash floating around and you've enjoyed or made use of anything I've made over the years, you can buy me a coffee, or you can contribute towards new computer hardware, guitar strings, all those things that are necessary to music creation but that aren't free. If you make music professionally or as a hobbyist, I hope you take a moment to check out my YouTube channel or my Twitter account, and if you like what you see there and have the means to do so, I hope you'll consider supporting me on Ko-fi. See you later. God damn, a full hour late. Of course, the people watching the playback of this won't have any idea what happened this evening, but it's fine. I'm back. I had the thing, the illness that lots of people have, that I think if you say you get, your channel disappears for a while. So I'm not going to say the name of the thing I had, but I had it. It sucked. Don't get it. Don't do that. Avoid getting that. So that was nice, and he, despite having used Elgato Game Capture this afternoon, and quite a lot yesterday as well, for some reason in the half hour between me using it and me starting the live stream, it decided it didn't want to work. So I had to update my graphics drivers and reinstall Elgato, but of course I had to delete a whole load of crap off my C drive in order to make that happen. So long story short, we're here. I'm alive. We're an hour late, which is awesome, but we're here. So yeah, let's make some music. We did it. So I spent all that time coming up with a not even a template, just a handful of instruments I quite like. We're gonna do something kind of synthy. I don't want to say synthwave, let's just say electro. And let me just check the YouTube is live. The YouTube is live. Imperator, how's it going, my dude? Yes, technical things are important to do. Oh, I hate them. It's just like, there's so many updates now. It's so hard to keep everything updated. And then sometimes things decide to not work with the current update, so you got to roll back that update. But in order to then roll back that update, you got to roll back another update. I'm just annoyed. Let's start with Analog Dreams. Let's find a patch we like. Ooh, that's loud. I'm sorry about that. That's alright. I don't love it. Hey, Yanni. I put too many E's on that. How's it going? Big octopus from you. Let's go for maybe something more plucky. I don't love that triangle. Ah, it's because I've got several instruments selected. That's why it was so loud. Right, we can turn that back up. I'm an idiot. Okay, I like that. We're going with that. Cool, so we'll go synth plucks. I like that a lot. Wonderful. Yes, I've been real sick for like 2 weeks, so I'm glad you're still interested in the lives, even though I haven't been here for ages. Yeah, man, I got the thing that people have been getting for the last few years. It sucks. So we've got synth plucks there. Do I want another instance of contact? I mean, usually. Let's put a pin in that. Let's leave that one there. Battery, we'll definitely use battery. We'll use, is there like an electro kit of some kind? I mean, there will be. Tel Aviv kit. That's a bit aggressive. Electroacoustic kit. Come on, battery. Today we're making some kind of electro, some big synthesizer something. Yeah, let's stick with that for the moment. Pad Shop we've got here. Pad Shop is great if you want something slightly weirder, more ethereal, more spooky, more ghosty. Let's try. That's kind of nice, I suppose. Well, that's quite nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Synth pad. Retrolog I like for bass usually. I normally build a bass from scratch, but let's see what's here. That's awful. That'll do. I also loaded up Hallion because there's a load of electronic stuff in here I just don't use. I'm going to call that Noisy Hats, and we'll have that as like a hi-hat at some point. Let's open up another instance and find something. I don't know what. Motion. Yeah, that'll do. Effects pad, I guess. So, now that we've got that in there, now that we've got all of that sorted, let's just bring a bit of order to this project. I know that you can't really see me. I'm going to put that contact file at the bottom because we're actually not using that just yet. So, we're going to colour these things as a group. So, these two orange things are the sort of noise hi-hats and the drum kit. We are going to have synths in one group. Actually, the bass is going to be in between there. Bass is going to be blue. The bass is a synth, so we'll use a little keyboard thing, and these will all just be different kind of keyboards. Just to help us visualize this a bit better. I'm just going to bagpipe, screw it. Okay, so we've done that. We've got our instruments. Let's slow down the tempo a bit. Let's try 107. Let's maybe start with a really simple beat just to get it going. So here's something I discovered recently whilst talking to a student, actually. Oh, thanks, Impera. So that means a lot. Like, yeah, this is a nice distraction for me as well from the outside world. It's nice to just like concentrate on something, just pure art for like a couple of hours, at least once a week. So yeah, I think we're definitely aligned on that. So here's a little trick for writing drums if you don't know where to begin. This is something that I sort of stumbled across whilst talking to a student recently. So I've got 2 bars here. We'll start with 1 bar. I've got a bar here, and what we're going to do is turn on the 16th note grid. So each bar has 4 beats, and those 4 those 4 beats are subdivided into a further 4. So a total of 16 beats per bar at the moment. So we're going to start by putting a hi-hat on every beat. We'll use that hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to raise the velocity a bit. Nice and easy. We're then going to put a kick on beat 1, and we're going to put a snare on 2 and 4. Snare on 2, snare on 4. That is all you need to get started with the drum beat. There's lots of things you can do in addition to that. For example, you can double up the hi-hats, so you have hi-hats on the beat and in between the beat, so doing 1/8 notes. That's one thing you can do. The other thing you can do is add in another kick. I would say that this is pretty much a good starting point for a drum beat. It's where you place the next kick that kind of makes the song a song, which sounds weird, but bear with. If I put the kick here, so on beat 3, our drum loop sounds like this. Kind of boring, but pretty straightforward. What if I put this kick drum here instead? It's got a bit more groove to it. It's a little more rock and roll. What if I put the kick drum here before the 3rd beat? It's got more groove. It's a different kind of feel. What if we had one here and one here? What if we put another kick drum here? That's an entirely different feel. What if we didn't have a kick drum in between the 2 snares? We had another kick drum after the snare, immediately after. That's an entirely different feel again. So you start with this. You have a kick drum on the 1, snares on the 2 and the 4, and then hi-hats on the beat and between the beat. So 8 per bar. And then that's your basic template. And then where you place your kick drum, your other kick drums, is kind of how you determine what sort of song you have, right? I think that's a pretty nifty way to look at it, personally. I'm going to do something slightly different because I want something kind of electronic sounding. We're going to do this. In fact, we might have this. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not madly in love with it, but it's a good starting point, so we're just going to leave that there. We're going to double that up a few times, selecting a block and Control-D to duplicate. If I'm doing a thing and you want to know how I'm doing it specifically, don't be afraid to ask. That's what I'm here for. Let's then do bass. So we've got our nice little beat there. For bass, we could just... I think D sounds quite nice. Let's go in between the beats like this. That's quite nice. Let's leave that there. So we're just gonna then try and find some chords around that. So what are we going to do? And of course, if we get lost, we have the chord assistant at the top here. Press this little button, and if this thing doesn't appear at the wrong one, I'll never remember how the software works. This button at the top opens up an entirely different panel, chord pads at the bottom here, and what we can do here is tell Cubase what our tonal center is. In this case, it's D minor. Then we can open this little speech button, this little speech bubble thing, opens up this chord assistant. And then in this top sort of, I guess you could, if it's a clock face, this is like, 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock or 10 till 2 or something. These chords that have got Roman numerals next to them, these are our allowed chords. When I say allowed, I mean these chords are derived from the scale that we're using. So they, you're not going to play any chords here, and they're not going to sound weird. They're all going to sound fine. Like, all of those sound just great, especially if you land on the D minor to end with. The further away you get, the weirder things get. So we could try... That sounds all right. So we can introduce some chords that are like either side here. But then if we used, for example, B, that just doesn't sound great, you know? So the closer chords to this top little section, these two little pizza slices, the closer chords are to that, the better they sound, basically. So diatonically we've got, if I just go in order, 2, F is the 3, G minor is 4, A minor is 5, 6, 7. Cool. Nice. Then let's find some chords that don't really belong in there but sort of sound quite nice. For example, I quite like those. Quite like B minor, D, F sharp minor. All of those work. So let's try. Let's go for. I'm just sort of placing stuff and just vibing it out. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to have that on that beat. I'm going to bring that over here. I actually think I'm going to try and bring a bit more rhythm to it, maybe. Maybe just align with the bass, actually. the same, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that there and that there. So then let's reduce these down. So basically I've decided on my chords, and now we are just placing these around with a bit more rhythm, just so it's less stale, a little more interesting. I am aware that they kind of match the bass almost exactly, so what we might do is change the bass actually. We're also going to move these bass notes around so they match the chords played on top of them. I'm going to get rid of the delay on there, I think. So that's a good starting point. Let's stick just like a static D in there. How does that sound with everything else? That sort of works. We've got these hats at the top as well. Let's do something with them. Let's get rid of the hi-hats there actually. So that's sort of getting lost in there a little bit, isn't it? So let's maybe try out a different kit. Dragon, whatever that is. Oh. Yeah, let's try that. What else we got? I quite like that pad. I wonder if we can stick that through an arpeggio though. So if we go MIDI inserts, Apache. So if we perhaps, yeah. Let's copy these over. And then we're just going to stretch these notes out so they fit. There we go. Oh yeah, I suppose that should be there, shouldn't it? Or no, it should be there. Yeah, there we go. Forgetting how music works. That's fine. And then let's try and remember what these roots notes are, and we'll have the arpeggio move a little more rather than doing these tight little clusters of notes. D, F, A, A. D, F, A sharp. Cool, we'll stick another D at the top there, just to tie it all together. Or maybe not, in fact. So it's good, but it's crowded. So what we're going to do to start with is maybe have the arpeggio sort of stay in the center, but we're going to put the synth plucks on one side and the effects pad on the other. So I'm just going to listen to this pad and see if there's more in the left or right. It kind of travels back and forth a little bit, doesn't it? So we'll shove that in the right. We'll go 77% in the right, and the plucks 77 in the left. So just kind of separating stuff like that gives us a lot more space. The other thing we can do to tidy it up is have a look at the EQ here. Can I get that to pop out? So this is a neat trick for just doing a bit of tidying. We're looking at the frequency range for the instrument that we've got at the moment, this little effects pad. This big lump here, that's what we call the fundamental frequency. That is the lowest note, really, that we use, or the lowest pitch that we're hearing when we play this particular instrument. Anything lower than that we don't really need, and in fact it's kind of crowding us a bit. So I'm going to stick some EQ on here. In fact, we'll go low shelf. I want something a little harsher than that if we have it. You not get anything high pass? I suppose that'll do. Let's see if we can round that off a bit. Okay, so it's taken off a bit of the minus 50 hertz stuff. I might just stick another one on there to get rid of the rest of it. because I want to keep that low one sort of unaffected. Can we hear that without? It's sort of hard to discern, isn't it? But it's, I don't know, there feels like there's less pressure there. So we'll do the same thing with this synth pluck here. Actually, we can see that our low note is quite low there. So what I might do actually is come in here and see if I can make that a bit higher. I might just get rid of those actually. We don't need them. Wrong button. That's a bit better. I quite like that you get a different sort of sound out of it, like depending on the velocity you play. So if we make these harsher, you get more distortion, I guess. If you make them softer, they're a bit more muted. So I'm going to do a couple things here just to make this feel a little more human. I'm going to randomly select a bunch of notes here. I'm going to move some of them down in velocity. I'm going to move some of them back in time, make them slightly shorter as well. I'm going to select another random batch like this kind of way. I'm going to move them up in velocity. I'm going to press Q to quantize them. I'm going to put them slightly ahead, make them slightly longer. I'm going to select another random batch like this. I'm going to do the same thing again. Lower, quantize, back, shorter. Just really properly add a bit of variety to this whole thing, just because I know it affects the sonority of the instrument quite a lot. So we just have something that feels a little more like it's being played by a person, which is good. We like people. We are pro people on this stream. How does that sound? I'm going to lower them all a tiny bit. That's nice. Just feels a little more, I don't know. It's hard to put your finger on how it feels better, but I like it. Cool, so we've got a nice little pattern there. What I might do is highlight a block as playing chords, and we're going to go Tools, where has it gone? Create chord events, there it is. So we are using these chords to basically tell us, well, in writing, what the chords are. So it's a little easier for you folks to follow as well if you know what the chords are. It's also easy for me to remember what's going on and write stuff around it. So we've got an A section. I'm going to duplicate that so there's two of them. And I'm going to colour these all in the same. So they're all going to be orange like that. We're going to open up our chord assistant again. I'm going to get rid of my face. And we're going to come up with another section. So that was D minor ending on a B flat. So we could move into a different key here. So we go from B flat. We could start on B minor. That's going to be, we're going to feel that going from B flat major to B minor. That's going to be weird. Oh, I didn't mean to put them in there. I meant to put them in here. Let's try that. If I bring this down, we can sort of have everything clustered together. F sharp minor. So B minor. I think that'd be a good response. So B minor, F sharp minor, something, something, and then the same again. For like 2. And then something again. So this is going to be quite a long section. I guess we'd call this a verse, perhaps. I don't know. Let's open up our assistant here again. So if we've got B minor to F sharp minor, sounds really good. C sharp minor. Yeah, let's go C sharp minor. C sharp minor to maybe E. Yeah, let's try E. This is getting a little weird, but I don't mind it. So we'll copy those into this section. How does that all sound together? Possibly garbage. Ooh. Imperative's right, we got to have some like big tom fills. So we'll have a full bar of tom fills there. I like that. It's kind of weird, but I'm sort of into it. I'm going to leave that like that. We'll maybe go just kicks. Let's try lower that velocity. It's a bit distorted, isn't it? Maybe we just replace the sample. I mean, those snares with that kick don't work at all, do they? So let's try snares as well. That's a nice one. So we could keep those hats. maybe go hats in here. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe we'll start. Yeah, we'll go the other way around. So we'll start with the no hi-hat, and then we'll add hi-hat partway through. And then we want big toms. What we might have to do is open up. Yeah, I don't like them. So we'll look for toms. Let's go to, I don't know, garage? Stadium, perhaps. So that's like the lowest one, isn't it? So that's mid-low. So then we want mid-low, mid-high. How do we turn effects off? Can I just delete all of these actually? Yes, just actually all of you leave. Nope. Come on. Can I just... It'd be easier to start again, wouldn't it? Just delete. Thank you. There we go. So we had that one. Oh, it was Stadium we were using, wasn't it? Duh. I suppose we could just tune these, couldn't we? Let's do that. Let's get that one lower and then even lower. Perhaps not that much. We'll have one more even higher for fun. That's kind of fun. So let's add that in. Da-da. But we'll double them up. We need one even lower. God damn. Come on. Copy, paste. No. Copy, paste. Okay. Actually, no, let's go this way. Let's have a higher one. Cut, paste, copy, paste. So we'll start higher. Oh, it can be lower actually. Nice. Oh, I duplicated the wrong thing a million times. Good. And then we're going to take the first of each of these pairs, have them high velocity, and then we're going to separate them out so that these ones are going to be slightly behind, and most of these are going to be slightly in front. I'm actually going to make them smaller so it's easy to see. And we're just going to separate out some of these, so some of them are wider apart. We're also going to have the left-hand ones, which would be the higher toms, be slightly lower in velocity each time. It's very boomy, but very cool. That's pretty cool, yeah. And then it goes back into the main thing. So this green section at the moment doesn't feel epic at all. But like going back into this section should be pretty big. Once we get there. Okay, so what do we do about all of this? Let's get the arpeggio to play the root notes. Maybe do octaves or something of the root notes. So it's going to be oh god, this is going to hurt my brain, isn't it? If I have this as the lower, yeah, this will be slightly easier to do it down here, because then I can just look at these chords here. So we're going to start with B. I said we're going to start with B. God damn it, how am... we won't do it that way then, fine. B, F sharp, C sharp, E. B, F sharp, C sharp, E. Oh, is it C sharp? C sharp. C sharp, E. B, F sharp, F. B, F sharp, F. Repeat, done. So that's fine, but it's loud, it's a little annoying. So what we're going to do is this last note, we're going to have it nothing in that last bar, so that we have an opportunity to change the volume there, like this. We'll maybe have like a little bit of the noisy hats just at the end of each of these sections, like this. Yeah, that's quite nice. Nah, I hate it. I hate these chords so much. Okay, let's bin that, and then let's just go for something way more straightforward. Chord pads. Oh yeah. So it's D minor, F, A minor, B flat. Okay, so we get. That works. I think we need it on 16. So that's G minor, A minor, D minor. there. And then B, and same again, so B, same pattern, different chords, B flat, yeah, much cleaner, much more straightforward. Nice, okay. So then we'll take perhaps the left hand of these, and we'll do like a fifth with them, so G to D. Not that low. Yeah. So we've got an arpeggio of 3 notes, so it's G to D, which is a fifth. So a nice strong group pair of notes there, and then just another octave there. So we're doing power chords here, and then the triad minor to give it a bit more soul. I don't know. And then same again with the next chords, but then this last time that's just a power chord again at the end there. So that should be nice. Nice and quick. Okay. That goes quite loud. We're going to reduce that. Is it because it hasn't got a great beat? I think it might be, you know. Let's just shove these in, see how that does. Like that hi-hat pattern, actually that's quite nice, so we'll shove that in here as well. Oops. Better. What was I going to say? Bass. We could just try rooting it in D the whole way. Might be weird. I'm also not sure how I feel about the delay. I'm going to get rid of the delay. I'm also going to change it up a bit. I'm going to have like a nice little group of 3. It's going to be really, really, really cool. And in order to do that, I need to change up the patch a little bit. Sort of like that. Just make a little loop there. Because I guess I want it to be... That's better. So we're gonna automate that. Higher octave. Shorter duration. I think we do need to follow the chords. So G, A, D, B flat, C, D. I've already forgotten it. G, A. B flat, C. Not quite. It needs to be more like... For some reason I think that needs to be there. Maybe those need to be up as well. I don't know, man. It's hard. Roji Blanco 1903 ATM. Hi, how's it going, buddy? I wonder if there's too much going on. I mean, like, there definitely is. No, I'm afraid not, buddy. This is definitely an educational live stream. I'm producing music and talking about production. If you want critique or feedback or anything, you can go to this link. You can buy a critique off me that way. That's the way to achieve that. This is definitely not the place for that. But hi, they've already gone. I can tell. The second I said no, they've lost interest and gone. So I think let's get rid of the sort of pulsing nature of that, and let's just go for like single notes. I also think that bass is too wet. Like the cut-off's too wacky, you know. Boom, boom, boom. I think, yes, start without a hi-hat. Yeah, build up this way. I think also the arpeggio is too much. Better. There we go. This is what we wanted. So let's focus on the bass a little bit. We've got a much better thing going on now. So we want to change the cutoff. We want to change the cutoff release. And the envelope. And the cutoff itself. Yeah, okay. So I like these where they are. I'm gonna put automation points there because those are nice. Nice, that works. So I want to change up this pattern a little bit. Maybe just to fifths. But we can go higher. Actually, we'll go lower with that. Does it go into the next section then? That's the question. I think maybe we do need just a little bit of chord there. I don't know. Not bad. So we're going to take we're going to unlock this automation, and we're going to duplicate. That's thing number one. We're going to put that there. In this space, that's where the automation is going to change. Bosh, 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 bosh. Then wait a minute. Where's that there? Come on. Copy, paste. So weird. Why are you like this? The rest is fine. Fine, whatever. So for this one, I actually think that arpeggio is incredibly loud. I'd rather have some other kind of melody in there. What if we put that off to the side instead of the weird pad? So let's go pan left, right. We're going to go right 70 something, wasn't it? 75. Maybe that should be twice as long. I don't know. So I think we need some other kind of instrument in there as a lead. So we've got contact. We've got another instance of contact here. So we could try and find analog dreams again, maybe. And if we go right effects, leads. Come on. Nope, don't like any of them. That might work. Melody, the thing I'm not good. Might be something. Let's try that. So that was like start with the loading. All right. That might work. That should be. Oh no, oops. There we go. And then... and then we'll just follow whatever the chords are underneath, which are... A, B flat. That'll do. Two of them. How does that sound? Nearly. It's a good starting point. Because I suppose the tricky thing is that chords come in and out at different speeds, don't they? I think we want to repeat that second section. In a slightly different speed. There we go. That's a good point, Imperator. Yeah, that might be the thing to do, in fact. So if we take this green thing, so we'll treat the first orange section as like an intro, essentially. We're going to take that with all of that, and we're going to come over here. By all of that, I mean the automation. We're going to double that up. I'm going to delete that, delete all this rogue automation. I'm going to duplicate that. So then get rid of that melody there, and then keep the arpeggio as like the central thing. I guess we also don't want to. We don't want to pan just yet. So if we do that, yeah. Which means we can also keep the slightly weirder pad from earlier. How does that all sound? And then I think we need like a, I don't know, we just need to hold D for a second. If we do like a 4-bar break or something. Let's take that drum fill again, and we'll go down, down. We'll go bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe we'll come here, in fact. It does feel like it needs to rest on that note for a little bit, you know? We'll go. We'll have that as the point where we evolve the bass line. And then I think we can start it with a little more energy than before. And then we'll put a different rhythm on here, actually. Crap, so same again. It's quite hard to do. I'll keep that D over there because that's easy enough. So then it's the and of the first beat. And then it's the on that third beat. And it's just D. Fine. Easy enough. So we're going to loop that just for a second whilst I rearrange the timing a little bit. So of course that there needs to be what if the arpeggio went in the other direction? Downwards. I prefer that. And this little red section, I'm just going to have like just a lone D just kind of fading out there. What I might do is just that instead. Cool. We'll maybe have that fade out as well a little bit. I think I can stay over there. And this one we can, yeah, just bring it down a little bit. I think we might need to change the filter there. It's a bit better. I think they need a different sort of setting from when they're staccato. So maybe like release. That's not release at all. God damn it. That's annoying. Why are they not? Okay, that's very strange. What I might do... No, I'm just going to leave it. Folks, I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. I'm getting sleepy, probably because we're an hour behind where we should be because of various problems. It's good to be back. I'm really excited to be live again. Had a couple of weeks where I was just not well, and then I had some client work to do. So that's why it's been a little while. But we're back now at 8 PM UK time from now on, I think. I don't think there's any other Mondays. We might do a bit of rearranging. We might do some extra stuff around Christmas. But, you know, we'll deal with that when we come to it. Maybe I should do something Halloween-themed. No, next Monday's too late. Next Monday is already Halloween. Maybe we'll do something spooky on Monday. I don't know. Haven't decided. Only just thought of it. Wicked. So on Saturdays at the moment, we're doing gaming streams over on Convo Hat Podcast on Twitch. They're fun. They're more relaxed than this. They're certainly less educational, and we just sort of screw around with whatever games we feel like playing. That's Convo Hat Podcast on Twitch. It also goes out to YouTube, but no one's on the conversation at YouTube at the moment, so I'm not going to tell you about it. I have new music coming out in January. I've scheduled something for January 6th to commemorate the day that America didn't change. No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's just a coincidental date. Yeah, you'll hear more about that music when it happens. If you want to stay up to date with stuff that I'm doing, Twitter's usually the best place at LTGuitarist. I do also use Instagram, but I'm better at posting news and stuff on Twitter. I don't know why, because I'm a millennial maybe. This was fun. We should do it again sometime. Like Monday at 8 PM UK time. Not 9 o'clock UK time like today was. Grrr. Alright folks, see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Great Britain needs a new national anthem, something that really resonates with...